Did you know that poor leg circulation becomes one of the hidden reasons seniors lose mobility faster than any other age-related change, yet almost nobody talks about it? I'm Thomas, and what I'm about to share may completely shift the way you think about your legs, your blood vessels, and your independence after 60. Every day, older adults across the United States struggle with cold feet, aching calves, nighttime cramps, and the feeling that walking just isn't as effortless as it used to be. But here's the shocking part. These problems don't begin in your legs. They begin deep inside your blood vessels, where a silent decline is taking place long before symptoms appear. Most doctors mention exercise. Some mention medication, but almost no one tells seniors the truth that certain everyday vegetables can directly support the same pathways in your body that age is slowly weakening. And when you give your blood vessels the right materials, something remarkable happens. Warmth returns, walking becomes easier, and the heaviness you thought was just aging begins to lift. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could change the way your legs feel in the days ahead. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 1. Beetroot. The #1 vegetable for restoring blood flow in your legs. Let me begin with a truth most seniors never hear from their doctors. After 60, the distance between your heart and your feet feels longer. Not because your legs changed, but because the roads carrying blood downward have narrowed, stiffened, and slowed. You feel it every time your toes get cold, for no reason, every time you stand up, and that strange heaviness creeps back into your calves. And here's what's surprising: a simple vegetable, one that many Americans walk past at the grocery store, holds a unique advantage in restoring warmth, strength, and life to aging legs. That vegetable is beetroot, but not for the reasons most people assume. Let me paint a picture of what's happening inside your body. By the time we enter our 60s, our blood vessels produce far less nitric oxide than they did in our 40s. Nitric oxide is the molecule that helps arteries relax, widen, and carry blood to the legs without resistance. When its levels drop, circulation stalls. Blood struggles to reach the lower legs, especially during cold weather or periods of inactivity. Muscles receive less oxygen. Nerves fire less efficiently. Even simple activities, walking to the mailbox, stepping out of bed in the morning, begin to feel heavier than they should. Here's where beets become remarkable. Beetroot contains one of the highest natural concentrations of dietary nitrates of any vegetable grown in the United States, and the aging body knows exactly what to do with it. Once eaten, these nitrates convert into nitric oxide in a natural biochemical process that works with your body, not against it. The result: your arteries soften, they open, blood moves more freely down toward the feet. Oxygen delivery improves. Warmth returns slowly at first, then noticeably. Seniors who add beets regularly to their diet often describe it the same way. My legs feel alive again. But it goes deeper than that. Improved blood flow means less nighttime cramping. It means better walking endurance. It means a lower risk of small vessel damage in the feet, one of the hidden drivers of balance problems and falls in older adults. And unlike pills, beetroot doesn't overload your system. It works gently, steadily, supporting the natural pathways your blood vessels rely on. And I want you to imagine something for a moment. Imagine waking up, placing your feet on the floor, and not bracing yourself for that familiar coldness. Imagine stepping outside for a short walk and feeling your legs respond instead of resist. That confidence matters. It's what keeps older adults independent, mobile, and engaged with the world. Of course, beetroot is not magic. Nothing in health ever is. But for seniors struggling with circulation, it offers something rare. A simple, affordable, scientifically supported way to help blood flow in the legs improve from the inside out. Now, why does this vegetable take the top spot on our list? Because unlike many foods, beets create effects you can feel not in months, but within days when used consistently. Roasted, juiced, steamed, or added to salads, beetroot quietly strengthens the very pathways that age works hardest to weaken. And if you think beets are powerful, wait until you see the next vegetable, one that outperforms the rest in a way most people never expect. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. Arugula, the leafy green that quietly transforms leg circulation. There's a moment in life, often somewhere after our 60th birthday, when we begin noticing small changes we never expected. A shorter walk becomes tiring. Our feet cool faster in the winter. Standing too long brings on that deep, dragging heaviness in the calves, and we start to wonder, when did something so simple become so difficult? What most older adults don't realize is that these sensations rarely begin in the legs themselves. They begin in the lining of the blood vessels, an area profoundly affected by age. And this is exactly why arugula, a mild, peppery, leafy green that many Americans overlook in the produce aisle, holds a special place in supporting circulation. Let me explain why this humble vegetable matters so much more than it appears. After 60, the endothelium, the delicate inner layer of your blood vessels, loses some of its natural ability to relax and widen. This isn't your fault. It's simply how aging works. The body produces far less nitric oxide, a molecule essential for keeping arteries flexible. When nitric oxide levels fall, the vessels stiffen, narrow, and become more reactive to even small changes in temperature or activity. Blood traveling to the lower legs faces more resistance, and over time, the symptoms become familiar. Cold toes, tingling, fatigue when climbing stairs, or the sense that your legs just aren't the same. This is where arugula plays a remarkable role. Of all the vegetables commonly eaten in the United States, arugula is one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates, compounds your body can convert into nitric oxide almost effortlessly. The transformation begins the moment the leaves touch your tongue. Natural bacteria in your mouth start the conversion process, creating the nitrites that your stomach later turns into nitric oxide. And when that molecule enters your bloodstream, something beautiful happens. Your vessels soften, they expand, they allow blood to reach places it struggled to reach. The science is clear, but the experience is what matters most to seniors. Many older adults who include arugula in their routine report distinct improvements: a gentle warmth returning to their feet, less tightness in the calves during short walks, better stamina when moving around the house, and even improved balance due to healthier circulation in the small vessels of the feet. And beyond circulation, arugula brings other quiet gifts. It supports heart health, provides antioxidants that protect aging tissues, and offers vitamins crucial for bone strength, something especially important for older adults striving to stay independent. But the real magic of arugula lies in how effortlessly it fits into daily American life. A handful tossed into a sandwich, a small salad with dinner, a side dish with olive oil and lemon. It's a vegetable that doesn't demand drastic dietary changes, yet it delivers nutrients the aging vascular system desperately needs. I want you to imagine something simple, yet powerful. Picture sitting down to a light meal, adding a generous scoop of fresh arugula, and knowing that you've just given your blood vessels a chance to work more like they used to, freer, smoother, more responsive. It's a small act with a surprisingly meaningful outcome. And if a leafy green like arugula can create this much difference, wait until you hear about the next vegetable, one that tackles circulation from a completely different angle and with benefits most seniors never expect. 3. Celery, the quiet vascular supporter your legs have been waiting for. There comes a point in our 70s or even late 60s when we begin to recognize the body's subtle warnings. The slight tightening in the calves when we stand too quickly. The dull ache after walking through the grocery store, the way our feet cool down faster in the evenings, even when the room isn't particularly cold. These small signs whisper a reality many older adults face. Circulation is no longer what it once was. But here's what most people don't realize. One of the most calming, unassuming vegetables in the American kitchen, something we've added to chicken soup and holiday stuffing for generations, holds a uniquely supportive role in helping older blood vessels function more comfortably. That vegetable is celery, Celery is rarely the center of attention. It's not colorful, it's not exotic, and it certainly doesn't compete with superfood trends. But inside those pale green stalks lies something profoundly valuable for seniors. Natural compounds called phthalates, known for their ability to help blood vessels relax. And when your blood vessels can relax, everything changes. Let's take a closer look at why this matters so deeply. After age 60, as we grow older, the walls of our arteries gradually stiffen, calcium builds up, the vessels become less flexible, less responsive. Even small amounts of stress, heat, cold, emotional tension can cause them to constrict, slowing the flow of blood to the legs. This contributes to the familiar sensations older adults describe: heavy calves, cold feet, swelling around the ankles in reduced endurance. Phthalates and celery help counter this by encouraging the smooth muscles of the blood vessel walls to loosen. When they loosen, the vessels widen. When they widen, blood moves more freely, especially to the lower limbs where gravity already places extra demand on circulation. It's a gentle, natural process, not a sudden rush. And that's exactly why celery is so well suited for seniors. It supports the body without overwhelming it. But celery offers more than vascular relaxation. It contains significant potassium, a mineral essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure. This is especially important for seniors managing hypertension or taking medications that already strain the cardiovascular system. A diet with consistent potassium helps the heart beat more steadily, reducing the load on arteries already working harder with age. There's also the often overlooked benefit of hydration. Celery is more than 90% water. For older adults who tend to drink less throughout the day, this matters. Better hydration means smoother blood consistency, easier flow through vessels, and reduced feelings of leg fatigue. Something as simple as snacking on celery with a little peanut butter can help hydrate the body in ways people rarely consider. Imagine this for a moment. You're preparing your lunch, adding a few crisp celery sticks to your plate. It seems ordinary, yet inside your body, those small crunches are signaling your arteries to soften, your blood pressure to ease, and your circulation to flow just a bit more freely down toward your feet. Over time, these small choices add up: less cramping, steadier walking, and a sense of renewed comfort in your legs. Celery may not look like a powerful circulation booster, but sometimes the most unassuming foods create the most dependable benefits. And if celery surprises you, the next vegetable will surprise you even more because its circulation-boosting power comes from a property few seniors ever hear about. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. 4. Spinach, the gentle green that strengthens circulation from the inside out. There comes a season in life, often somewhere after our mid-60s, when our bodies begin sending signals we can no longer ignore. The legs feel heavier at the end of the day. Walking up the porch steps requires just a little more effort, and those quiet evenings when our feet feel colder than the rest of the room, those moments start to happen more often than we'd like. These are not signs of weakness. They are signs of a vascular system that has carried us faithfully for decades and now needs gentler, more thoughtful support. And this is where one of the simplest, most familiar vegetables in American kitchens becomes unexpectedly powerful: spinach. Most of us grew up seeing spinach in scrambled eggs, casseroles, or warm dinners at family gatherings. But what many older adults don't realize is that spinach carries a unique combination of nutrients that specifically support circulation in the legs, nutrients that become more essential, not less, as we age. Let's begin with the heart of the matter: nitric oxide. As we've explored, nitric oxide is the molecule responsible for telling your blood vessels to relax and widen. But here's the challenge. After age 60, your body simply doesn't produce as much of it. The drop is gradual but significant. It leads to stiff arteries, slower blood flow, and that familiar fatigue older adults feel in their calves and feet. Spinach is one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates available in the typical American grocery store. These nitrates convert into nitric oxide, helping your vessels do what they once did with ease: open, soften, and carry oxygen-rich blood down to the legs. The difference this makes can be subtle at first. A little more warmth in the toes, a little less tightness when standing, but over time, the benefits grow more noticeable. But spinach goes further than nitrate support. It brings a combination of vitamin K, magnesium, folate, and antioxidants that help protect the endothelium, the delicate lining inside your blood vessels. This lining is crucial. When it functions well, it keeps your vessels smooth and responsive. When it's damaged, blood flow becomes sluggish and circulation to the lower legs suffers. Spinach nourishes that lining. It helps it repair, it helps it function. And for seniors who have spent a lifetime managing blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, or medications that stress the cardiovascular system, this support is particularly meaningful. Think too about the role of magnesium. Many older Americans unknowingly lack this mineral, yet it plays a fundamental role in relaxing muscles, including the muscles inside the arteries. When those muscles relax, blood flows more easily. This is one of the reasons seniors who regularly eat spinach often describe their legs as less tight, less heavy, or more responsive. Now imagine this. In your everyday life, you're preparing a simple breakfast, an omelette with a handful of fresh spinach wilted in the pan. It seems ordinary, almost too small to matter. Yet inside your body, those leaves are supporting your blood vessels, easing pressure, improving oxygen delivery, and quietly strengthening the circulation that keeps your legs warm and capable. Spinach doesn't shout for attention, and that's what makes it so fitting for older adults. Its power is gentle, its benefits are steady, and it nourishes parts of the vascular system that time has tried to wear down. But if spinach brings slow, steady strength, the next vegetable brings something entirely different, an unexpected burst of circulation support that most seniors have never even heard about. 5. Red leaf lettuce, the light, gentle supporter that helps blood reach your legs more easily. There's a quiet moment in nearly every older adult's life when the body speaks in ways it never used to. Perhaps it happens when you're settling into your favorite chair and notice your feet cooling faster than before. Or when you walk across the living room and feel that faint tightness moving through your calves, or when your legs simply don't rebound the way they once did after a long day. These changes don't arrive loudly, but they arrive steadily, and they carry a message. Your circulation needs a different kind of care now, one that respects the years your vessels have carried you. And this is where an unexpected vegetable steps forward. Not bold, not flashy, but quietly effective. Red leaf lettuce, the soft, reddish-tinted salad green you've seen at nearly every grocery store in America, offers something uniquely valuable to seniors looking to improve blood flow to their legs. At first glance, red leaf lettuce seems too simple to matter. It's light, delicate, even modest compared to darker greens. Yet inside those soft leaves is a nutrient profile specifically suited for an aging vascular system, especially one struggling to deliver warm, oxygen-rich blood to the feet. The real magic begins with its nitrate content. While not as concentrated as arugula or beets, red leaf lettuce provides a steady, gentle supply of dietary nitrates. For seniors whose blood vessels have lost flexibility over time, these nitrates help the body produce nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for relaxing and widening arteries. This relaxation is crucial after age 60, when many adults experience natural declines in vessel elasticity and a rise in small circulation problems. And because red leaf lettuce is naturally mild and easy on the stomach, it supports circulation without overwhelming the system. That matters. Many older adults deal with acid reflux, slower digestion, and medications that make heavy vegetables hard to tolerate. Red leaf lettuce avoids all of that. It's soothing, hydrating, and highly digestible, an ideal match for older bodies that need nourishment without strain. Then there's the hydration component. Red leaf lettuce is more than 90% water, and hydration, though often overlooked, is essential for healthy blood flow. Thicker, more concentrated blood moves sluggishly, especially to the legs, where gravity already creates extra resistance. For seniors, who may drink less throughout the day, Eating hydrating vegetables keeps circulation moving more comfortably. But what seniors appreciate most are the antioxidants in its red-tinted leaves. Compounds like anthocyanins, which protect the delicate lining of the blood vessels from oxidative stress. Over the years, that lining becomes more fragile. High blood pressure, cholesterol fluctuations, diabetes, and inflammation slowly wear it down. Red leaf lettuce, with its gentle antioxidant profile, gives those vessels the support they quietly need to stay responsive. Picture this for a moment. You're sitting at your kitchen table preparing a simple lunch. You add a generous handful of red leaf lettuce to your plate. It feels almost effortless, nothing dramatic, nothing complicated. Yet inside your body, that small act is encouraging better blood flow, easing pressure on your arteries, delivering hydration to your cells, and supporting the circulation that keeps your legs warm and capable. It is soft, simple, and deeply supportive. Exactly the kind of nourishment an aging body responds to. And now that you've seen how each of these 5 vegetables support circulation in its own way, it's time to bring everything together, because the real transformation happens when you understand how they work as a system, not just individually. Bringing it all together, a simple path to stronger circulation after 60. When you look at these 5 vegetables side by side, a powerful truth begins to emerge. Improving circulation in your legs isn't about miracle cures or dramatic overnight changes. It's about giving your blood vessels the raw materials they need consistently, gently, and in ways that respect the realities of aging. Beetroot helps your arteries open. Arugula revitalizes nitric oxide production. Celery relaxes stiff vessel walls. Spinach strengthens and protects the delicate lining of your arteries. Red leaf lettuce hydrates, soothes, and supports steady blood flow. Individually, each vegetable offers something meaningful, but together they create a daily rhythm of nourishment that helps your legs feel warmer, lighter, and more capable. This is how older adults regain ease in walking, reclaim stability, and maintain independence. You don't need strict diets or complicated routines. You simply need small, steady choices. Choices your heart, your legs, and your future self will thank you for. But before you begin, there's one more essential step, one critical principle that determines whether all of this works or falls flat. Let's explore that next. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.